I didn't think we'd be talking about this show again, but we actually have data. And man, is it bad. Now, I saw this coming, as did everybody else who's played both of these video games. But let's recap real quick. 39% popcorn meter, which is actually the audience score. They've just changed the name. And that's a big decline from season 1, which the majority of people liked. 86%, that's pretty good. You go to season 2, it's drastically worse. Now, all of the big outlets call that review bombing. It's review bombed. The critics, they love it. How can it be so bad? That's a good question. Surely everyone just stayed tuned in, didn't go anywhere. Right? They loved the show. Well, we have some numbers now. Thanks to HBO, they released at least numbers for the season 2 finale. And on the surface, they look pretty good. Last of Us season 2 finale draws 3.7 million cross-platform U.S. viewers for HBO. And you would say, well, that's a lot of people. Maybe. Until you start to compare things. Last of Us Season 2 finale had 3.7 million viewers. That's a 30% drop from the premiere. And it's actually a 55% drop from the first season's last episode. They've lost half of their viewers. What a story, huh? Kind of like how the game lost half of its players when you divided the audience with your stupid narrative choices, and then doubled down on it, called the people that didn't like it bigots and phobes and all of that shit that they pulled to try to guilt people into saying that this crap is good. Man, how does that vindication feel for those of you that have been watching? There's a giant cope around this too, big cope, because they're all going to come back. Yeah, they're all going to come back. It was because of the low viewing levels of Memorial Day. That's actually what's going on here. They're all going to actually show back up. They're all going to come back, call it the greatest piece of television ever created. This is really a modern-day Picasso. It's the greatest and bestest thing ever made. It's a cope. No, it's coming back, buddy. Down from the record 8.2 million. That tuned in to season 1's last episode. Isn't that funny? Yeah, HBO insists that number's going to grow significantly due to the low viewing levels over the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Well, you could have delayed it a week. You could have done that, and outlets have done that before. Like, for example, when the Super Bowl happens, sometimes people will delay a new episode because they don't want to run and push that show up against another show that they know is going to crush it. So I don't buy this. This is a cope. That number is not going to go up significantly. And I know it won't because it didn't go up significantly with the game. You lost a lot of your viewership because nobody likes what happened with Abby and Joel. It's just a fact. And you're not going to win Abby over. You're not going to win fans over with Abby. Now, it's already this bad with season 2. Some people stuck around. Some people, despite the memes, like Ellie and her future fatherhood that's coming. Because she is going to be a dad. Ladies and gentlemen, she will be a dad. But she's not even going to be in season 3 until probably the last episode of the season. Next season's all about Abby. That's already been confirmed. So I'm telling you right now, you think this is bad? And it is. Wait until next season. Because people are going to be tuning in. What's going on? Where's Ellie? Where's Ellie? I'm here for Ellie. And just like gamers, when they said, why am I playing as Abby? They're going to be saying, why am I watching Abby? a character I honestly I don't just not give a shit about. I hate because she murdered my favorite character. So it's going to be bad. And you can kind of see it with the cable numbers. Now, we don't have the streaming numbers, but we can compare numbers to live action. Like, not live action, but live cable numbers. Because the show does air on HBO. So you can watch it on traditional television. So we can look at those numbers. And you do see a drop. You do see a drop. It's not as significant, though. But, I mean, you look at where it was at towards the end of the series, over 1 million viewers are watching it on traditional cable, and that did drop quite a bit. So you have a decline there. That decline's going to get worse when Season 3 drops. You're going to see the numbers drop down drastically because nobody's going to give a shit about Abby. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they'll break the mold and everyone will love Abby this time. But something tells me that's not going to happen. I don't see that happening. This show is cooked. But what a drop, dude. 50% collapse. And they lost 30% of the viewership from the first episode to the last episode, just based on Season 2 numbers. So imagine what's going to happen next season. They're probably going to lose another 30%, maybe more. In fact, I'm going to call it right now. I bet you numbers are down another 50% for Season 3. I think you'll see a Season 3 spike on the first episode because people are going to come back. They're curious. And then you're going to see a sharp decline from there because nobody cares about Abby. And it's going to be fun to watch. Now, at least this time, they're not taking your money. They're losing HBO Max's money. That's what makes this a little bit better than the game. You don't have to invest any money into it. Like, you bought a game for part 2. You don't have to buy shit for this. We just get to laugh at it for free, which is fun. So, congratulations, HBO Max. You got duped by Neil Druckmann. And now they're trying to talk you into doing 4 seasons of this trash. Oh, my God. Wait until that 4th season, even if they even make it. We've seen shows get canceled lately. Wheel of Time got canceled, and they didn't finish that show. So, Season 3 is going to happen for sure. And, man, it's going to be fun to watch that shit show. So, we'll see what happens. And with that, I like to promote my comic book. I do have a comic book out there. I think if you check it out, you're going to be very happy. We've got a fun, action-packed comic book here. It's 100% done. So when this campaign finishes in late July, we're going to start shipping it out, probably early August. And I think if you give it a chance, you're going to love it. You can jump in for $17, cover D, this beautiful cover, celebrating America and its heroes. I definitely think you should check it out. $17. That's a cheap buy-in for a 60-plus square-bound book. Beautiful book. Definitely worth checking out. And I thank you for your consideration. And with that, please comment. What do you think about the beautiful, beautiful trash fire that is Last of Us Season 2 and the way it ended? Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.